The last stage in our treatment process is about strengthening. And you'll notice that this is the last stage. Most people that come into the clinic tell us that they've already done their strengthening work. The problem is that they've done it as their first step. As we've already mentioned, if the brain is still trying to protect the area and it's too sensitive, and if it doesn't actually understand the area because it's lost its proprioception, then the strengthening is irrelevant. That's why we keep it to the very, very last stage. For us, this is about bulletproofing the work that's already done, because you should be pain-free by now. And it's also about increasing your resiliency, and we use terms like capacity and tolerance, to future injury. And so some of this is traditional strength-based work, as well as some other types of work, because sometimes we're not trying to strengthen muscle tissue, we're trying to strengthen nerves. And nerves respond in a very, very different way, and equally tendons need to be worked in a very, very different way. So this is patient specific. Depending on what's happened, we need to try and increase the tolerance to load, because ultimately it's when things become overloaded that injury happens. The difference is that when I say overload, you think, oh, well, that means you have to do a load of stuff. I went running every single day and then I hurt myself. But if you've had an injury in an area, what you lose is your capacity. So your tolerance to that load is a lot less, and it takes a very small amount of work for that pain to come back. And so this is why sometimes people get better, but then the pain comes back and you have flare-ups. It's because as you start to move again and start to do the activities that you couldn't do once before, because the tolerance of that tissue is too low, it's very, very easy for the brain to go back and switch back to trying to protect it once more. So by gradually, bit by bit, exposing yourself to more and more load and strength, we're going to increase that capacity so that you can tolerate more and more over time, so that no more injury happens.